I feel like Digimon Adventure 2020, it gets such a bad rap. There's too many people hating on it. And I feel like the people hating on it haven't even watched it. Bro, like the animations, the evolutions, the freaking... I've been diving back into the anime for Digimon, you know, since I somehow
ended up in this position.
I've always been a fan. All right, go watch my Digimon Story PvP series. Yes, sir. Come on. But I never really followed the anime that deep, like at all. You know what I'm saying? I watched a couple episodes here and there. I'm also getting bullied for not knowing these Digimon names. So I'm trying to fix that, but no promise. If you're unaware, I'm going to be watching every anime season and making a similar video to this. So subscribe if you don't want to miss it. Come on now. There will be light spoilers for Digimon Adventure 2020, but nothing too crazy. All right, let's start from the top. Adventure 2020 has a fresh feel with its clean visuals. The reboot starts off intense, following the skeleton of the second Digimon movie, Our War Game. Episode 2 is even called that. But for me, I only recently watched Our War Game to top off my 1999 experience, so the 2020 version when I watched it was brand new to me. Let that sink in. Adventure 2020 is essentially Our War Game redone. They took a 40-minute movie and spread it out across 3 episodes. But at the end of the day, Digimon Adventure 2020 is supposed to be a new take on the original Digimon Adventure 1999. And the structure of this show has a lot of similarities. So if I summarized how I feel about Digimon Adventure 2020, I'd put it like this. Come into this show with zero expectation or intent of comparison to its predecessor. And there's something to enjoy here. That something's not present most of the time, but I think it's there. I think so. My point being, when I was ignorant to what the show used to be, I got more out of it. Those clean animations that greeted us 3 episodes in, they left like a father, bro. But surprisingly, he did come back with that milk. It is just that we already learned how to live on our own, so we didn't really need it. Let me explain. The show's quality in animation was a gradual descent, where only the evolution animations stayed intact for the entirety of the show, but at the end of the day, those are always reused. You know, this is Digimon. And while the modern feel stayed there for the entirety of the show, the amount of reused scenes was comical. But my biggest problem was how fight scenes were sporadically really good or really bad outside of the beginning and ending of the show. I feel like the biggest aspect missing from Adventure 2020 was character development. It's like they took the concept of Our War Game and just spread it across the entire season. It's like they're seasoning. This ain't Digimon Adventure 2020, bro. This is Tai and Matt's adventure. One could argue it's just Tai's, but I digress. There is an ongoing plot, and we gotta cut 2020 some slack, because when it comes to the newer Digimon season, Digimon Ghost Game, despite me really enjoying Ghost Game and its interesting approach, it still has the problem of these self-contained episodes that move the plot nowhere. Like, it's moving, just excruciatingly slow. But I still love the show. The plot advances with a 3-second clip after a self-contained episode.
Like, what are we supposed to be doing, guys?
There are a large portion of episodes in 2020 that literally do nothing besides her new evolution. And again, outside of like the staleness this brings after 10 consecutive episodes of this format, if you don't look at 1999, I'm telling you, it's easy to just enjoy. And like, I'm all for not taking things too seriously. We just get to this state where everything feels pointless. Despite the more so lacking plot that's like only sprinkled across the 67 episodes, there are some standout ones for sure. It was also cool how they made some new Digimon for the show. We saw newly revealed Digimon in the show as well. And to top it off, we saw some old faces that y'all have not seen in years. I say y'all because I didn't know who the hell they were. This is a new take on Digimon Adventure that's gonna irritate a specific category of longtime Digimon fans, while excite and bring some type of enjoyment for new or just lesser involved Digimon fans. Obviously, this doesn't apply to everybody, but that's the general reception that I've seen. At the end of the day, man, you know, it's hard to top OGs. Like, think about it. What does OG even stand for? Original game or original? It's the OG, bro. Digimon 1999 is quite literally a masterpiece. English dubs turned this show into a comedy show, a literal comedy show. At the start, it was jarring. I was getting annoyed with the Hey Digimon theme song, and I was so close to reverting to the dub. But as I waited for the jokes to, you know, simmer down, they increased. And I got hooked. You know how in comedy shows you have a few comedians that kind of warm up the crowd, get it all going, and then you have the main event? Apocalymon was the main event, bro. That boy had jokes.
I am the ultimate evil, complete with hot and cold running water. Don't be afraid to hurt my feelings. They're already hurt. Answer me this! Why do all of you get the pizza while I get the crust?
I'm gonna be honest, bro. Prior to going into 1999, I was scared it was gonna be boring. 2020 honestly was carried by their quick evolution cycles, since we already know what to expect, and the idea that they have 20 years of experience in Digimon, you know, in their back pocket to add and spice up the show. So I was a little spoiled because I watched that before coming back. I was dreading 20 episodes of only Greymon. But when you don't need to be carried and you have value to offer outside of just crazy animations and over-the-top situations, there's something to enjoy here, bro. AKA a good and engaging story. I was sold when the first appearance of an ultimate was Skull Greymon, and you know, that whole situation was playing out. I was so hooked and involved. Gatsumon and Pumpkinmon are the actual goats, bro. R.I.P. to the boys. Ew, shout out to Wizardmon too. He's a real G, man. God damn. This show is so good. Was really different, bro. The kids was really throwing hands, like for real.
Yeah, okay, stop talking. Where are you keeping everyone, you little creep?
And it's like, for 2020, the most I could talk about is like the environmental evolutions, if you want to call it that, the ending fight, and most notably the animation and like just overall situation of how the show ended. They really snapped on that shit, I cannot lie, bro. But for 1999, bro, the whole experience is there. When there wasn't action, there was fun and interesting story. Again, not saying 2020 has no good or memorable episodes, it was just few and far in between. Pound for pound, you compare them, it doesn't hold up to the 54 episodes of 1999. Don't even get me started on the premium experience that is the English VA for Digimon Adventure 1999, bro. I think everybody in the world needs to experience this show before they die, I swear. Oh my god.
Cutie pie. Hey, let me take you out on a date.
I think he likes you.
I never thought I'd want to be fish food, but we'll be safe in here.
Technically, it's a mammal.
Balance seems to be really out of whack.
So somebody find a switch and put the lights back on.
We should have known there'd be a welcoming committee. She looks like a witch.
I could go on for days, I'm telling you. What was going on with the last one, bro? I don't know if 1999 is perfect, but shit, it might be. But that's my opinion. Those are my thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, by the middle of the show, I was hooked and involved. I couldn't wait until the next episode. I gotta say though, bruh, like I was scared to go into 1999. I am so ready and hyped for 02, bro. Like, that's the only one that I honestly have actual vivid memories of watching on TV as a kid. You know what I'm saying? Ragemon, Flagemon, all that other shit, bro. Y'all see how Vmon keeps finding his way home in these games that we've been playing on the channel, bruh. It's time, bruh. With that being said, that's all I got, bruh. Subscribe so you don't miss it. We're gonna have a field day with 02. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, bruh? Oh my god. I'm about to watch it right now, bruh.